Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fashion Bunker. What has come over me? I'll tell you what has come over me. Remember all those videos in which I talk about Gucci and I criticize Alessandro Michele for being a stylist rather than a designer and not really doing so well by Gucci and not doing so well in terms of evolution from collection to collection and um, it just doesn't seem to be going anywhere. It's all a big mess. Social media wise, a success, but nevertheless, a mess. Oh, there you go. Three little words that rhyme. Listen, when I wear sunglasses, t-shirt, when I wear my Moschino cheap and chic from the 90s, vintage sunglasses t-shirt, there's something a brewing. But if you really listened to those videos about Gucci and Alessandro Michele from the past, I did mention very clearly quite some time ago, if there ever was one thing that I would want to purchase, I would purchase one thing. And that one thing was in my mind since a long time. And you know that Gucci has this policy of not doing any sales or not going on sale or not reducing the prices of any of their goods. Well, that ain't the case. If you go to authorized retailers that sell Gucci, and especially when it comes to one brand that sells Gucci in their, I don't want to promote this brand actually at all, so I'm not going to say what it is, but I got them on sale. Them. Look at that. I got to choose the pouch or the box, the container. I wanted poison green. Poison because of all the poison Gucci is connected to these days. And these shades are the only sunglasses that I really wanted from Gucci since Alessandro Michele became the artistic director or creative director. And then some starlet goes and spoils it for me because this starlet is seen wearing them over a year ago. And I usually it just spoils it for me because I hate when people, you see something on the runway that you love. And it's very rare for me to like something from Gucci. So this is really, for me to kind of splurge on this means I gotta really love it. But then somebody comes along and wears them right off the catwalk before they even hit production, before mere mortals, as is we, get a chance to wear this stuff and purchase this stuff. So it really spoils the fun. But I thought to myself, you know what? If this thing hits sale, I'ma get it. Because I'm a sucker for sales. If something is reduced that I love, ain't no starlet out there that's been wearing it gonna spoil my fun. So, shall we do the unboxing? Opening it here, a little cleaning cloth, little authenticity paperwork, the pouch that is actually used to enclose this container. By the way, these exist in 3 different sizes. This is the biggest one because what's in here is ginormous. I wonder if anybody of you guessed till now which model it is. They do exist in 2 variations. On the runway, they hit the runway with transparent lenses. But they also exist with black lenses. And that's the version that I got. That's coincidentally also the version that starlet wore. Okay. So, of course, I had to ask them for extra cleaning cloths, which I wrapped them in. I'm keeping the suspense up. I'm so excited about this because I really thought I was never going to get them. For the price that they were, like full retail, no. Okay, I'm going to take them out with the cloth because I usually bind... Okay, I'm going to lift them up. The way... Okay, I'll just... Here. This is the model, and it's such a mess because they're super hard to close. Okay. I'm going to put them on. They're not upside down. People think, I showed them to my mom and she's like, why are they upside down? They're not. They're literally this way. This is acetate with mother of pearl hand placed. Well, first of all, the acetate I think was laser cut and then they put the mother of pearl bits. They look like leaves or, floral. Floral in winter. Groundbreaking. They're amazing. What can I say? I love my sunglasses. I have a huge collection, mostly Chanel sunglasses, but I go Also back in time with Alain Micli, with Claude Montana, with Alain Micli, Swatch sunglasses from the 90s, Paloma Picasso, Courrèges from the 60s, Pierre Cardin. I do have from the Tom Ford era a couple of Gucci sunglasses, but Alessandro Michele, you hit the nail on the head with this one. I don't even know if it was you who designed it personally or somebody from the eyewear team was given the freedom to design them. Whoever did it did a great job. I'm in love. They're amazing. I mean, they're huge, they're chunky. So we have acetate, we have a little bit of gold-toned metal that frames around the actual mother of pearl. Then the mother of pearl has been sealed, kind of lacquered off and protected. So now they're full of makeup. I'm going to have to clean them later on. But let me try, without talking, to come as close as possible to you guys. So there you have it. This is how the mother of pearl looks like. But of course, you know, just head on over to Instagram. I will be posting close-ups of me wearing them in different scenarios and situations, out and about, or within the fashion bunker. These are meant for archival purposes. I mean, they're amazing, but they're quite heavy on the face. So it's not something that you just feel really comfortable wearing all day, because this is a chunky bit of thick acetate with a lot of metal on top. So it's not something that you would really leave traces on the nose. Like they're heavy. But they're really beautiful and they have a sadness to them. And that's something that, yes, we're crying for Gucci, for what Alessandro's doing to it. But there's a sadness that transcends all of that. It's just very poetic. They're kind of almost melting downwards. It's like a superhero that's, you know, because this is very She-Ra-esque in a way, but you know, so basically, yes, this is what a lot of people think they should be looking like when you put them on, but obviously, they're not supposed to be worn that way. This was Moira from Schitt's Creek. The birds have eyes too. Yes. So whoever understood that reference, hallelujah. Who didn't? I'm sorry for you. You better go and watch Schitt's Creek. It's the best comedy series out there. There's a sadness to these. Plus, pearls are always connected to sadness as well. And mother of pearl, you know, it's the inside of the shell, of the seashell. It's kind of something that is left open and dead after the pearl and the oyster, whatever, the actual living matter has been extracted. And that kind of covers in these leaves as if they would fall in autumn off the trees, you know, on this kind of droopy, sad glass. Amazing. The lenses are flat, almost completely flat. They're not completely flat. They're slightly curved, but as flat as it gets. Like literally, the glasses are, the frame is flat, which I love. And then no other brand does it. They used to do this a lot in the 80s, but also in the 30s, there was a tendency of doing that. It's really hard to get glass. Well, these are kind of plastics now for the lenses, but nowadays they don't use glass anymore. But to obtain a very, very flat surface is really beautiful and nobody does it anymore. So kudos to you, Gucci. This is amazing. So guys, I hope you like this video. If you have, please do thumb it up. For those of you that attacked me a couple of videos ago telling me, oh, I had a shopping ban that I imposed myself on consuming less in 2017. Now my revenge for purchasing after having a ban of 1 year. As David Lynch would say, what would he say about the hearts? Fix your hearts or die. Because seriously, I'm not going to let anyone tell me what to do and what to do in a right or in a wrong way. I will do what I want to do. I'm a free human being. And so if I wish to go in a certain direction and bump my head against a wall, so be it. You learn from your mistakes. And another thing David tells us, failure can never kill you as long as you stay true to yourself. So there you have it, guys. A little bit of wisdom in this dark, moonless night. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, but do wish to, please consider subscribing to my channel here on YouTube. I'm also on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Now, we already spoke about fixing the heart, but the entire Fashion Bunker family, all of us that stick together through thick and thin throughout all these years, we never give up on love. So we know that fixing is part of living. It's a daily, constant process. We are constantly repairing. We're constantly fine-tuning our hearts. That's the only way to never give up on love. Love you guys. See you soon. Take care. Bye.